Today, GiveMeSport are bringing the Virgin Bet 5 game to life. Fives is a free-to-play game where you can get free cash for Premier League goals.
Oh! I've got the man!
Reveal your team each week and get up to £50 in cash for each goal they score.
Sometimes in life you get what you deserve.
He's an absolute animal coming on off the right.
When they ask me about the number 10 for England to play behind Harry Kane, I've always said it's him, James Maddison.
My front four are on flames to win this.
Go to virginbet.com for full terms.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Virgin Bet 5s. And it's an interesting one this week. Last week I had a few spats with some of the guys here, but it's all in the game of love, man. We actually love this, man. So let's see what the results were last week and how the boys did. You guys ready?
Nope. Born ready.
No, not this week. Not ready at
Either
all.
way, let's go for it. So Jon Parkin, I'm going to start with you first, right? So you had Harry Maguire, Weghorst, Harry Kane, Raphinha, and James Ward-Prowse. Okay. With last week, you actually gained 50 quid because of Harry Kane's goal against Manchester United. I mean, when you first saw your team, were you confident?
I were ecstatic, to be honest. I mean, Ward-Prowse scores free kicks, penalties. Harry Kane, which obviously is the only one who got me 50 quid, he scores all the time. Maguire, I weren't expecting a great deal, but maybe from a corner.
He scored on the other end.
Hey, does that mean he gets money taken off? I'm just asking a question.
It doesn't count. It doesn't quite work like that.
Weghorst thing, I didn't know a note about him, so I weren't expecting much from him. And then who was my last one?
Ward-Prowse. Raphinha.
Did he set the winner up?
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't count if he doesn't score. So
again, that's my luck. He set the winner up. So
you see how quick Jermaine nodded. Yeah. You gotta put the Leeds badge down today, mate.
I'm on cloud 9 right now, lads.
Yeah, but I do believe I didn't lose any ground at the top, or I might have even gone joint top. So we'll see how we get on next week.
You know what? You're not that wrong. I mean, so far, right? You're on 250 quid. Well done. I think you've been performing really well.
Just steady and slow and steady wins the race.
You know what? Definitely for sure. Moving on to
not running my race.
Well, we'll get to that soon. You never know. We don't know yet, so we'll get onto that soon, Carlton. John Barnes, Mr. John Barnes. So an interesting week for you, actually, to be honest with you. Ivan Toney from Brentford. Last week you had Ivan Toney from Brentford, Hee-Chan Wang for Wolves, Andrew Robertson from Liverpool, Kevin De Bruyne from Man City, and Son Heung-min from Spurs. You got your money. It was from Ivan Toney. Couple good goals against Burnley. Well done.
It was. And, Tony's a good goal scorer, but I'm not disappointed, obviously, because it's not been a great week for anyone. However, I would have expected more from Kevin De Bruyne and Son. Once I got those three, I thought that, Kevin De Bruyne scores, Son, particularly when he plays with Harry Kane. So that looked like a good team. So Ivan Toney came up trumps for me, because if it wasn't for Ivan Toney, I would have got nothing. And the fact he scored 2 rather than 1, which probably Brentford don't normally score that many. But so I have to be happy overall with that.
Yeah, you got 100 quid. Well done. That's not bad, to be really honest with you.
Yeah, but I mean, once I saw the team, I thought I might have got a bit more, with Son and Kevin De Bruyne on the side. But, as I said, it's not been a great week for all of us.
It's not great, but to be honest with you,
more than others.
The total money made so far is 250 quid as well. So well done. You're actually tying with Jon Parkin, and I think this is good. It's really driving us on for a good finish. So yeah, well done to you, Mr. Barnes. Moving on to Mr. Carlton Palmer. Now, I think it's fair to say, Carlton, that you haven't had the most successful run on Virgin Bet 5 so far. But this week, we hope for something.
Is that an understatement?
This week, we hope for something different. You had Mo Salah from Liverpool, Mahrez from Man City, Jamie Vardy from Leicester City, Rudiger from Chelsea, Dan Burn from Newcastle. And yeah, you gained 50 quid. Well done, Mo Salah being the scorer.
He's off the mark. Happy days.
well, that's it now. That's why they call me Steve Pigeon. Always start at the back, but end up at the front. Do you know what I mean? So we'll see. Mo Salah, yeah. I mean, I always get a player who doesn't play. Jamie Vardy wasn't fit and didn't play. You know, I got Rudiger and Dan Burn in the Chelsea-Newcastle game, which obviously Chelsea won 1-0. 2 centre-backs. But Mahrez has been on fire for Man City, so I was hoping that Mo would have got me a couple against Brighton and that Mahrez would have got me a goal for Man City. So I've got to be honest with you. I mean, I can't complain with my selection of players. Just disappointed with the outcome. But I'm off and running.
Moving on to Mr. Marlon Harewood. Oh, Marlon. Not the best of weeks, was it?
No, I know. I can't grumble, to be fair. I've had a good run in until now.
Yeah.
I know, bro. Don't.
Yeah,
to be fair, I see it coming. The only person I could see scoring was Coutinho. But then again, I didn't want him to score because he's obviously playing West Ham. So that's the only person I can see scoring in my group.
Yeah.
But
you got to put the badge down for these, though, Marlon.
Sorry?
You got to put the badge down for these, though, remember?
So true. But that's the only person I can see scoring in my group.
Mm-hmm. Well, unfortunately, you had Mopé from Brighton, Bowen from West Ham, Coutinho from Villa, Cancelo from Man City, and Granit Xhaka from Arsenal, and you raised £0 this week. But overall, you're still in there, bro.
Yeah,
150 quid money made so far. 150 quid money made so far. You cannot, you're not going. It's not bad at all, to be honest with you.
No, I can take that. Obviously, next week's will be a very interesting week. It's getting close, isn't it? So. And hopefully I'll get a good pick for next week.
And you're beating Carlton, so
yeah.
Wow.
Wow. I can't believe you just put him in the mix because
leave him be, man.
I'm going to come good. You just watch and see. I'm going to come good.
Hey, man, I believe you.
What goes around comes around. So there'll be someone next week.
Mr. Jermaine Beckford, Mr. Confidence, Mr. I'm not arrogant. It's just how I am.
Mr.
Now,
I'm still joint top. What are you saying? Mr. I'm still You're asking questions. I'm giving you reasons, bro.
You've not even spoke yet, and this guy's speaking.
All right.
What did you just do to me?
Listen, I picked up a big fat 0, bro. This week, a big fat 0.
The same as well. Nil point.
There you go.
Nil point. Look, I had Matt Doherty for Spurs, fullback. You don't expect him to get many goals. I had Lukaku, who, oh my God, I'll be happy if this guy gets a few minutes, let alone goals.
Don't know what's going on with that guy.
Bruno Fernandes is, I don't know. I think he's just playing second fiddle to Cristiano at the moment. He just seems a little bit off it. You've got Aaron Creswell, again, another fullback, West Ham. Don't expect him to score. And Decore from Everton, you can't even expect Everton's forwards to score, let alone their midfield players. So, look, we're all due a bad week every now and then, once in a while. This week was my bad week, but I'm not going to let it get me down. Do you know why? Because I'm sitting joint top of the summit on £250, and this is amazing for the charity. So I'm absolutely buzzing. I'm still over the moon. I have always got a way out, of course. I'm a glass half full kind of person.
Almost if you planned that actual speech then.
He's been ready for it.
I wanted to make sure that I didn't win too soon. That's all it is. Because it's boring when you lose the title right at the beginning of the race, isn't it? So I thought I'd make it a little bit interesting. And hopefully the guys turn up next week and do the job, man.
Jermaine, you are rattled, if I'm honest with you. I haven't even gone through your team yet. Like,
I feel like Pep Guardiola right now. I feel like Pep Guardiola, mate.
Sounds like you're not the word.
Sitting at the top of the perch, just relaxing, feet up. He had a mojito in his hand. He had a little trilby on, made of straw. He was sitting on the beach living life.
He's like doing your job. He's doing your job.
Living his best life.
Jurgen just come out of nowhere.
You keep living your best life, mate. That's it.
I will be seeing you.
However, you're still on 250 quid overall, so that means that you, Jon Parkin, John Barnes, you're all on 250. Marlon Harewood isn't too far away from this, so I wouldn't, completely count him out. But yeah, that's where we are at the current moment. it makes it interesting. So my question is, are you guys ready for this week's pick? We'll start off with you, Jon Parkin. You've got Daniel Podence from Wolves, Lacazette from Arsenal, Stuart Dallas from Leeds, Pierre-Emile Højbjerg from Spurs, and Philippe Coutinho from Aston Villa.
I'm telling you now, I'm getting that this week.
What about Coutinho?
Well, he's my only half a chance, I think. The other four, no, I'm not expecting. That Højbjerg is the defensive midfielder, isn't it?
Yeah.
So he's not scoring.
Lacazette against Villa?
Lacazette's been on form.
Has he been playing though?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's playing against Tyrone Mings, isn't he? So
Yeah,
you changed your mind now.
I'm telling you.
There you go.
So who was the Wolves player? Sorry.
Wolves player was Podence.
I don't know about him. What position?
He's a winger, quick,
Forward.
skillful, tricky.
You know what forwards are these days? Forward, winger.
Oh, I'll tell you what then. I could go in the lead after this week.
You could.
That's a big change from
If I get two, I'll be over the moon.
You'll be happy, yeah.
Over the moon.
Okay. Well, we're going to move on to you, Bonzi. Your team this week: Raul Jimenez from Wolves, Son Heung-min from Spurs, Soyuncu from Leicester, Thomas Partey from Arsenal, and John McGinn from Aston Villa.
Yeah, it's not the greatest side, is it? I mean, Jimenez works hard up front. He brings people into play, scores the odd goal, but you can't really rely on him scoring. They don't score many goals, Wolves. Son is the one that I'm hoping, obviously, with himself and Harry Kane. But as far I've got Thomas Partey at the wrong time. I think he scored his only goal for the last 5 years the other day, and we're not going to see him score again. Soyuncu isn't going to score a goal, and John McGinn maybe 25, 30 yarder, but probably not the way Villa plays. So I'm glad I've got £250 because I'm not particularly confident. Apart from Son. So if I get £50, I'll be happy.
Oh, that's good stuff, Mr. Carlton Palmer. Your team this week is Patrick Bamford from Leeds, Ivan Toney from Brentford, Bowen from West Ham, Rafinha from Leeds, and Eric Dyer from Spurs.
All my players seem to come to me and then leave me and score the following week.
Or the week before, like Tony. Tony scored 2 last week.
Exactly. Do you know what I mean, guys? Ronaldo then goes and hits that trick. But you know what? This week I'm being confident. I fancy Patrick to get a goal or two, and I've got Tony. I don't know. I'm hearing Gerrard's going to be at Bowen's going to be out for a few weeks. I've heard he's picked up an injury. Do you know Marlon? He's picked up an injury. So he could be out for a couple of weeks. I've then got Rafinha, which, with Leeds, two in the same team again. So at the end of the day, I've got to hope for Leeds to do a number on Wolves. I believe Leeds stay up anyhow. I said that before they got rid of Bielsa. I think they've got a run of games now that they can take points from. I think, had Bielsa stayed in charge, I think he would have done exactly the same thing as the new man's doing. So I expect them to pick up points against Wolves. I really do. And then I've got Eric Dyer. Well, he nearly scored the other day from a set piece. But apart from that, the only thing you could lay your hat on with him, he might get sent off.
So, Carlton Palmer, how much do you reckon you can make this weekend?
I think I'll get £150 and I'll be on the coattails of everybody else by the end of next week.
Wow. We'll see.
Wow.
Moving on to you, Marlon. This week, you've got Ollie Watkins from Villa, James Maddison from Leicester, Harry Kane from Spurs, Ethan Pinnock from Beckford, and Connor Cody from Wolves.
Just got Cody at the wrong time, but that one he seems to be okay. He loves a set piece. He's got a great chance. Who Wolves playing? Leeds.
Leeds, yeah.
Oh, he's got a great chance. Yeah, he's got a great chance.
Grow up.
Leeds don't keep a clean sheet.
I've got him at a good time because obviously he's going to want to get back on the scoring sheet after the game at the weekend. James Maddison, if he plays, he's got a great chance. Ollie Watkins, Aston Villa. Who Villa got? Arsenal. Did you say?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be a good one as well.
Not really. I mean, I don't want to get in the mix too much.
Come on.
I don't want to get in the mix
Arsenal's
too
defense.
much.
Arsenal defense. Come on, bit ropey.
Villa haven't been the most convincing team either.
Alone, come on.
You know, when we finish, can you and Martin just have like a virtual hug or something? Just sort it out for next week.
Yeah.
All right.
No, it's just Arsenal.
I'm still neutral here, by the way.
So yeah, I've got a good chance, I think, especially when I've got Harry Kane in there.
Yeah,
he's on form, so hopefully he'll bag a couple just to put me back in the mix for next week.
I mean, you're still in there, to be really honest with you. Like, you're not out the mix. So
no, I know, but that's what I'm saying. Harry can put me back in there.
Yeah, no, it's true. You're right. Jermaine Beckford, a little bit more quiet today. You know, more speeches, more moaning than usual.
I'm just giving everyone their moment.
Might be quiet after this one, to be fair.
I'm giving everyone their moment, lads. Giving everyone their moment. That's what it is. Right.
Hopefully his team will keep him quiet.
I understand.
It'll keep all of you lot quiet. I know that much.
Not with this team. Not done for you this week, mate. I'm sorry.
Go on, Joel, hit me. Who have I got?
All right, so you've got Danny Ings from Aston Villa, Rodrigo from Leeds, Willy Bolly from Wolves, Craig Dawson from West Ham, and Christian Eriksen from Brentford.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Craig Dawson set pieces comes up.
Okay.
He may surprise you.
Craig Dawson set pieces, like you said. Willy Bolly set pieces, possibly against Leeds. Leeds haven't been the best defending set pieces. Rodrigo grabbed 2 goals against Wolves. Danny Ings, Villa. Who have Villa got? Arsenal.
Villa got Arsenal.
Yeah, he'll grab 1 against Arsenal. And then Christian Eriksen. Listen, Christian Eriksen, set piece against Leicester. Are you joking me? Can you not see it? Can you not see it?
So
I could see it.
So that's Ollie Watkins 3 against Arsenal, and Danny Ings 2 against Arsenal. That's 5, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know who these people think they're playing, mate. They must think they're playing Watford or
You must admit Arsenal's defence is a bit ropey.
Gabrielle, Ben White.
She's not a bad singer, to be fair.
I'm telling you, she's a good singer.
Dreams can come true.
Not that Gabrielle, mate.
Plays like it.
Have you been seeing? Oh my gosh, you guys are
Arsenal are okay. Arsenal are okay. We're just
right.
teasing it. Arsenal okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for joining us on Virgin Bet 5 this week. It's been great to sit down with you guys and listen to your thoughts, listen to your rants. And see the confidence switch, Jermaine. I'm wishing you guys good luck for next week, and it's all for a good cause, guys. So smile, even you, Carlton.
Absolutely.
And we'll see you.
Don't worry about that.
And we will see you next week.
Take it easy, chaps.
Thanks, guys. All the best.
Good luck at Cheltenham, buddy. Enjoy it.
We'll be doing this for 5 weeks, and the ex-pro with the most money at the end of it will be able to give it to a charity of their choice. Go to virginbet.com for full terms. 18 plus, please bet responsibly. BeGambleAware.org.